Did you pay 30,000 rupees just to see one man for 3 seconds? Salt Lake Stadium, Kolkata. Messi is supposed to be there. You know, the world famous footballer. He is on an India tour right now and this is one of the venues. Stadium's packed. He has arrived and is surrounded by VIPs and security personnel and politicians. This event has been hyped up for months and months before. What could possibly go wrong, right? Here's everything that went wrong. You as a fan would have expected Messi to be seen at least. You would have expected Messi to dribble with the ball and say a bunch of words to entertain the crowd. In reality, if you would have been there, I think you have been there, you didn't even get to see him. You paid 30,000 rupees to see him and you could not see him. He was surrounded by guards and VIPs, actors, actresses. He was like surrounded by people and so no one could see him. And Salt Lake Stadium is a big stadium. He wasn't even visible. You paid 30, 60,000 rupees for black market tickets and you couldn't even get to see him. So it's very obvious that the crowd got angry, bottles flew around, people, jumped over barricades and, security was breached. And the situation got so bad that Messi was actually escorted out really early due to very obvious security reasons. People vandalized the stadium, called this a scam and asked for refunds. And sure, you do deserve justice. If you had been there and if you have spent so much money, you deserve a refund because you did not get what you paid for. And the only reason why this happened was extreme negligence and mismanagement of the authorities. And now you want justice and it's fair. News channels have been calling this situation a shameful situation for Bengal because of course a world-renowned footballer comes here and is not able to do his tour properly due to pure mismanagement on our side. So it's a black day for Bengal. It's a shameful day for Bengal. Right, absolutely correct, but that is not even the real problem. And this video is going to piss you out. But I will say what I want to say here. The real problem, the real core problem in this generation is not the mismanagement, not the government. Sure, they are genuine problems. But the real problem is you. Yes, you, a Messi fan, an idiot Messi fan, are the problem. Remember how I started the video? Would you pay 30,000 rupees to see a man for 3 seconds? 3 seconds, 30,000 rupees, just to see. No learning, no talking, no networking, no nothing. Just see. The same thing that you do on YouTube basically. He is not even playing a match. He's just here to run around with a football and talk with a on the mic. And you paid 30,000, 60,000 rupees. Of course, like these numbers, 30, 60, all these numbers are not really official numbers, but reports suggest that tickets were black marketed up to lakhs of rupees. Because I told you, like this event was hyped up for months and so ticket prices inflated like crazy. What does this entire thing say about you? It just says that you will not spend the same amount of money in trying to learn a skill. You will not pay a teacher to teach you some new skills that could be helpful for you. You will not pay the same amount of money to invest in something in the future of your family. You will place Messi above you, yourself, and your family's future. You will not set up investments. You will not try and start a business. You will not try and create something of your own because it's too risky. But there is at least a 2% chance of returns on that one. But what are you getting in return when you spend 60,000 rupees for the Messi thing? Nothing. You're not getting any money back. You're not earning any money. Okay, if you would have gotten a selfie, maybe you could have gotten a bunch of followers, maybe, who knows, right? Could be a networking event, then fine, money spending justified. But just to see a man walking around, I mean, you guys will pay thousands and thousands of rupees. You will spend this money on people who don't even know your name, on people who are just humans. These people that you worship, these people that you idolize, these people that you consider to be your heroes, these people that you are a mad fan of, they are just human beings. They're not gods. They're not gods. They're not anything super special. They don't have something which you don't have. They're just regular human beings. The only difference between Messi and a Messi fan like you is that Messi put in the effort. Messi went against societal norms and people telling him that football wouldn't work out for him. And he went against all of that. Practiced hard, put in the work, dropped the sweat, and now he is Messi. He built Messi, but you haven't built anything. You are going to pay 60,000 rupees just to see him when he's just a human being. The only difference between you and Messi is the effort. It's not 60,000 rupees. Effort. I mean, look, you watch porn all day, all the time. For free, of course. I don't see you try to make real life communication with females. Why? Because you can't buy human connection with money? You see Messi on TV all the time. You are a massive fan. You are allowed to spend 60,000 rupees to see him. But you are watching porn. And so, is this not basically the same as paying a stripper to dance in front of you? I'm not trying to compare Messi with a stripper, but I'm trying to compare degenerates with you. Degenerates would pay to feel an ounce of connection with a female by paying a stripper to dance. And you will pay so much money to get an ounce of attention from Messi. You can't buy real connection, so you are not even attempting to make real life progress. Real life connection, real life progress takes effort which you will never put. This is the massive problem which I have with sports fans. I think the biggest damage to this society has not been COVID, has not been the school system, but it has been sports. I know it's a big economy. I know a lot of people earn a lot of money from it, but they earn money off of you idiots. You know, if India would have been a first world country, I wouldn't have said anything. I mean, sure, you have the money, you spend it on sports, fine. But it's a third world country. We still have to grow the country. We still have to be responsible citizen. We still have to develop ourselves. We still have to work doubly as hard as first world countries if we want to stand in front of the world with a proud face. But do you see that effort in yourself? Now you will say that I do work, I keep busy, but honestly, you don't. I know you don't. If you would have been able to afford the 60,000 rupees ticket without any dent in your bank account, you wouldn't be stealing flower pots from the stadium after you got scammed. 100%. If you would have been able to healthily, it would make financial sense for you to purchase the tickets and it's just entertainment for you. If you would have been able to do that, there wouldn't have been people stealing mats and flower pots and seats from the stadium. So clearly 90% of the people who have gone there, they can't even afford these tickets properly. They just can't afford these tickets. Look, 90% of all the people who have clicked on this video have clicked off of this video by now because I hurt their little wee feelings. They feel offended, these little kids. All of these people have clicked off. But if you are watching till now, you clearly are not like the others. You are cut above average and you clearly don't want to be average. You don't want to live like them. You have ambitions, you have goals, you have just been suppressed by society. Maybe you went to the Messi situation just because your friends are going out of peer pressure. But I'll urge you to say no. I'll urge you to place your ambitions above anything else, above your friends, even above your family. Your ambitions is what will build your future, is what will secure your family's future, and in the end will make your friends happy, not for you, but because of the things you get them. So if you want to make people happy, place your ambitions above anything and everything else. If you want to make yourself happy, work harder than anyone and everyone else. And so get up, stop scrolling, stop trying to rant on the internet about how you deserve a refund. Because you and I, we both know that you probably will not get a full refund. You will get maybe some refunds because the elections are coming maybe, but you will not get a full refund. You know that. So get up and try to earn that money back which you lost there by doing some extra work. So get up, work, act. Become ambitious people because this world needs more ambition. This country needs a lot more ambition. I mean, if you look at the numbers, India is growing very good. But if you zoom in a little bit deeper, 99% of Indian consumers loved to consume brain rot. They love to consume stupid content. The most famous Indian content creators, they don't make good content. I'm telling you, I'm rage baiting you almost right now. All these Indian content creators, they don't make good content. All they make is entertaining content, which is basically corny as hell. Like there's good entertaining content as well, but 90% of all the Indian stuff which a lot of people love to watch is all just corny copy stuff, and the Indian consumer loves to watch that thing. And so really there's no real competition in this market. If you want to be an ambitious man, there's no real competition because everyone is busy watching brain rot. Everyone is busy spending 60,000 rupees, whereas you, with your future, could change the world. With your efforts, could change the environment around you. With your efforts, with your work, with your dedication, with your ambition, you could build something so great. It will create generational wealth, not just for you, but for your extended family, for your community, for the people that have supported you along the way, for everyone. And so get up and act. Because if you become a great person, as I said, the difference between you and Messi is just the effort. If you become the next Messi, guess what? There are going to be stupid people paying 60,000 rupees to see you walk around the streets and you say some random funny words, and people will pay to watch you. People will place you on a pedestal if you put in the work and become Messi. And I'm not talking about learning football and becoming the next Messi. No, it could be any other field. Become great in whatever field you are at. It takes endless dedication, endless practice, without any glory, for years. But in the end, you will become the best in the market for whatever you're trying to achieve. And then people will put you on a pedestal. Then you will get to understand how it feels to be Messi, to be on the receiving end of all this love, of all this emotion, of all this money even. To be on the receiving end, it must feel amazing. I want to feel that, and so I will never quit. I want to feel that, and so I will keep working hard till I become the best at my field. And you should too. Because again, as ambitious young men, you don't have any competition. It's very easy to win in this market. Bro, like, imagine Warren Buffett or Alex Hormozy, some of these guys came and they were like hosting a speech or something in the same venue. And they just said that, okay, I'm going to walk around and I'm going to speak good morning and hello and thank you for coming. And then I'm going to leave. Dude, I won't spend 500 rupees for that stuff. What? Talk about impractical financial decisions. No wonder people are fucking poor.